In this video, we are going to talk about the appropriate way to add attributes to an object is by defining them in an object constructor method. Now we created a class called person, we created a new object of a person called Jack. We added two attributes, which is really a bad practice of adding attributes. Now we're going to be utilizing init method, which is a constructor method for your class. In Python, the constructor method for an object is named __init. As its name suggests, it is called when initializing an object of a class. Because of this, you can use it to pass the initial attributes you want your object to be constructed with. So let's modify this code. I'm going to get rid of these two, and I'm going to use a method __init, which will have a self attribute which refers to the object itself, and we can say name age. Now we can go inside the block of init function, and I'm going to use self.name equal to name, self.age equal to age. In this code, we are adding more details to that blueprint and stating that every person object that will be created should have a name and age property. Now, this is a constructor method. When we create a new object from a person class, this function gets initialized, and we need to pass in a name and age when we're creating a new object. Now, if I just get rid of this and I'm just gonna run this code, we get an error, and the error says type error. It says init function missing two required positional arguments, which means we need to specify name and age. So for the Jack, we specify name as Jack, we specify age as 25. Let's save the file, run the code, and no errors. Now if I print out Jack, and we get to see the type, but the problem is we need to see the values of attributes. So we use __dict and run the code. Now we have a name set to Jack and age set to 25. Now similarly, when you want to create a new object from a person class, for example Jill, and we use person class, we need to specify the name. So we say Jill age is 40. Save the file, and on the next line I'm going to print Jill as well. Save the file, run the code. Now in the run window, we can see two objects, name Jack age 25, name Jill age 40. So here we created two objects derived from a person class, Jack and Jill. Now let's take a look at defining methods in a class in the next video.